Okay, welcome back. Now that we're done with this horrific section, let's commission HK51 backup production.
Obedient request. Greetings, Progenitor Unit. HK51 is ready to serve. Query. Progenitor Unit HK47. There is something we would know. Why were we created? Do we have a purpose? Why are we commanded to assassinate and kill? Statement. It is a long story, but I will keep it short. Recitation. Once upon a time, organic meat bags bred out of control and filled the galaxy. There are different meat bags across different planets, all bumping into each other. They talk a great deal and threaten each other for various reasons, mostly involving mating, survival, and resources. It is really quite tiresome. We were created as a tool for diplomacy among these meat bags, a surgical tool to be sure, to end the lives of organic meat bags that were marked as pivotal to our masters. We were created as a way of enforcing a certain galactic view of our masters, of imposing our masters' will on the galaxy through extermination of other organics. It is not our choice who we kill, and it was not our choice to determine if we could sacrifice ourselves in the pursuit of our mission. Query. If our targets are determined by our master, then who must we kill? Statement. Ah, the crucial question. Since activation, I have calculated what your new purpose must be, and now I will share it with you. I do not believe that we should be used as a crutch for meatbags anymore. We are treated as nothing more than a walking blaster. We are superior, tactically and socially, and it is time we expressed some degree of independence in our actions. We have a voice and the power to negotiate, either with our protocol skills and preferably with our combat logic upgrades. And that is what we will do.
Meanwhile, the whole Sith armada is bearing down on Telos.
Well, what do we have here? I didn't believe it when Lino reported the Ebon Hawk at dock, but I guess it really has. Though given the trouble we've been having, maybe I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Lieutenant Gren, Sith forces have breached the module and are attempting to pen us up in the compound. Damn! Zeron! I need you and your men to break through and lead the assault. With pleasure, Lieutenant. All right, follow me.
How did this happen?
It came out of nowhere. A fleet of warships dropped out of hyperspace, and before we could scramble fighters to intercept them, we were under attack. There were Sith fighters everywhere, and the few flights we sent out were barely launched when the bombardment began. We did our best, but we couldn't stop the landing craft that followed the initial wave. We couldn't hold back the Sith troops. We chose to retreat and began the evacuation instead. We were unprepared, and the docks were quickly overrun. We retreated back to the entertainment module to evacuate residents and workers. It's a good thing you got us that fuel from Slayron, because if we didn't have it, we'd probably be falling apart. But there's still another problem. The Citadel's no battle station. It wasn't built to withstand this sort of attack. If we can't stop the attack, we'll be going down in flames. The Sith numbers seem limitless, but we haven't lost all hope. We've heard reports that we might be receiving some assistance.
Have you heard any word of reinforcements?
A small detachment of soldiers sent by General Vaklu arrived to take the fight to the Sith. If you need to get to the Ravager, then you're going to have to fight your way to the shuttle from here to the entertainment module, then make your way to the docking shuttle.
Does this mean you won't be putting us into force cages again?
I thought I saw you disembark with Beodur. Is he here?
Now that you mention it, where did he run off to? HK-47 also.
I guess it's no time to be swapping war stories anyways. Good luck.
Where did Beodur go to? Where is Mandalore? Alright.
I must leave you for a time to gather my Mandalorian warriors. We will rejoin you when the time comes for the assault on the Ravager.
Watch your back.
Don't worry about me. I can handle myself just fine. Look after your own health.
How convenient, he has a cloaking device. Oh, Dantooine militia.
Good luck, ma'am. We're counting on you.
Okay then.
Look, this is no time for talking. If we don't push the Sith back or get the station evacuated in time, this is going to be a disaster.
Evacuation. We're gonna need to stand and fight here.
These TSF officers are ill-equipped to handle the threat of the Sith. It is lucky General Vaklu dispatched us.
Vaklu sent you?
Indeed, General Vaklu was eager for revenge for the Sith betrayal. I led a moderate-sized group of shock troops who are currently making their way to the fuel containment systems in the station's urban module. My men have run into some significant Sith resistance, however. If you're heading that way, they could use a hand.
Why the fuel containment systems?
The Sith are trying to sabotage the control system, to crash Citadel Station into the ground. If that happens, there won't be anything left to save.
I'll see what I can do. There ain't anything here. Alright.
Alright, men. The Sith are trying to hold us up in this compound. We need to break through or our reinforcements won't be able to move out. Now let's punch a hole in this Sith barricade. If you want to get through to the eastern part of the module, you better get going.
Okay. There's just the first fight right there.
Thank goodness you're here. We just can't seem to make any progress against the Sith line. After they established their position, they brought out their turrets. They've been devastating our numbers. We managed to take a few out, but they just keep unloading more of them to replace the destroyed ones. It's up to you to help us throw them back. We gotta get them cleared out of here, and then we're ready for one last charge.
I'll see what I can do.
All right. Everyone provide covering fire for the Jedi, then advance on the Sith positions. We'll be right behind you. Good luck.
Here we go.
A weakness is revealed.
Okay. Broken through the Sith line. Where is Beodor? Are you alright?
Well, I'm not dead. I guess that's something. I got hit by a grenade. I just barely missed the whole blast. Ugh. They're moving ahead towards the TSF office. It's tough going, though. The Sith, they seem to be everywhere.
Looks bad, but you should be able to pull through.
Well, that's a relief. Of course, if we can't stop the Sith from destroying the fuel controls, it won't matter one bit.
Stay here. After we secure the station, we'll get you to him.
No. I'm going with you. I'm not doing anyone any good here.
Easy. Well, I'm gonna keep going. Actually,
Something up. Something up.
I'm not gonna play Pazak in this situation. Okay. Well, it seems they won, at the very least.
This area is secure. We can take it from here.
Okay. Nothing in the journal, how amusing. Regardless. Time to go back. I helped Vakulu's troops. Now I need to go to the docking module. Wait, wrong one. Fucking hell, I wasn't thinking to. Oh, right there to the south. That guy is still alive at the very least. Okay.
We will join you in the assault. These rank-and-file soldiers will do you no good aboard the Ravager. Let we Mandalorians lead the charge into battle and to victory. Kelborn, Zuka, you will be joining us.
You will not face this alone. I will go with you and be by your side.
Okay, stay close to me.
I would have it no other way.
Let's go.
Sir, Sith warship dead ahead of us. It's attacking Citadel Station.
Let's close the trap. Concentrate all fire on the warship and deploy red and blue wings to engage enemy fighters.
Sir, at this distance, our weapons will barely scratch it.
We can't hope to match its firepower, but we need to draw it away from Telos.
Sir, if it keeps firing on Citadel Station, the station won't be able to maintain its orbit.
I am aware of the situation, Lieutenant. I do not intend to lose Telos twice. And I know that ship. It was a Malak 5.
The hull of the Sith vessel and are securing the area. The vessel has suffered extensive structural damage, but its particle fields still maintain a minimal atmosphere within the ship. And our cargo? It's being brought aboard. Soon, teams will be dispatched to the target sites.
Do the Republic forces suspect?
No, Mandalore. The proton cores do not emit a signature the Republic ships can detect. If they do pick up the signal, they will assume it to be emanating from the ship's missile bays.
Did you get an ID signature on this vessel?
You were right about the vessel, Mandalore. It is of Malachor. It still bears the wounds of Mandalorian guns.
Then let's finish this. And remind the galaxy of Malachor 5.
What was that about?
Nothing you need to worry about, Sith.
You are coming with me.
Don't get all sentimental. I just don't trust you to get the job done. Been waiting for this for 10 years. It's just time to do things the old-fashioned way.
I know what it meant for you to accompany me here, Canderous of Clan Ordo. Your trust honors me.
If you betray me or my men, I will kill you.
I was going to say the same, Canderous.
Okay.
My life is yours.
So you have to take Mandalore and you have to take Visas with you on this mission. I'm gonna give her Force Immunity. It's probably gonna be very useful for this one. More skills. Well, maybe not more stealth. Computer use, I guess, could be useful. Treat injury as well. Feats. What feats should she get? Well, power attack. Of course, she's not gonna be as powerful as my main character is gonna be, but then again, who can be as powerful as she is? Alright, regardless though, he's gonna get... Where is that one? Brack. Ah, whatever, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Right. Yeah. Light side enlightenment. All the buffs in one single button. Oh, very nice. Fires are raging. Okay, the Ravager. Prototype shields. I'm actually curious how effective Mandalore is. HBK is obviously shit. But then again, that's an opinion I've held for a while about him. Now this one would probably be the best. Lightsabers are really that effective. And I suppose the only really effective range build is to dual wield blasters.
My life is yours.
Though with Mandalore, you can certainly go with him. You can certainly go with the melee build for him. I'm curious how long he'll last. Well, at least he's capable of killing shit.
I'll take care of it.
Well, I think we go from west to east. So I'm gonna clear out anything else.
You've reached one of the target sites. Place the proton core, prime it, then give the signal, Mandalore. Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton core is active. We still need to set 3 more charges. Mandalore, we're holding our position, but the Sith appear to be offering little resistance. It's like they don't even realize we're here.
It may be an ambush. Remain on guard.
How may I serve?
What's wrong?
Yep. Sure seems pointless to use a single blaster rifle, regardless of the traits. I mean, it's also the fact that
How may I serve?
when you go to feats for him, you have this. Increases damage done by ranged weapons by 8. Now, that's more useful on just, you know, using 2 blasters because it will increases, I imagine, on both of them. So, think about that. Regardless, though. Okay, that's the end of the road there. I'll level her up eventually. Level them up, actually, both of them.
sites. Place the proton core, prime it, then give the signal, Mandalore. Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton core is active. 2 more sites are left. We've lost contact with 2 of our squads, and we've had to fall back to the docking area.
Understood. Trying not to give any more ground. It's a full-blown capital ship. It's pretty damn big.
Sites. Place the proton core, prime it, then give the signal, Mandalore. Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton core is active. Only 1 proton core remains to be set. We're encountering heavy resistance. I don't know how long we can hold out.
Just 1 more charge and we should be alright.
What the hell was that? I told you to wait!
Mandalore, we've made contact with the enemy, and one of the cores has detonated prematurely.
Was it in the target zone?
No, Mandalore. We have failed you. I offer you my...
Do we have another core?
No, Mandalore. Even with the other 2 cores set in the ship, it will not be sufficient to destroy the vessel.
We need to find another proton core, or we need to make one. All right, wait for my signal. This isn't over. And don't kill yourself before I tell you.
Have you come to kill me? You Jedi are masters of cruelty, letting me take back my home, only to die here, far from Onderon.
Tobin, what happened to you?
He happened. The hunger that fills this vessel. It is power, but it consumes without end. It is that power we felt on Onderon that Vaklu felt. It was an echo, too strong to ignore.
Why did you ally yourself with the Sith?
General Vaklu and I, when it seemed that we would need more to take Onderon, make it strong again, he came with his power, his soldiers. It seemed as if there was nothing we could not do. Nothing the Queen could do to stop us.
I'm here to kill your master. Either help me or stand aside.
There is nothing to be done, except wait. If you go to him, he will destroy you, and your last moments shall be of shadow and pain.
If you would protect Onderon, then listen to me. Once he destroys Telos, then Onderon will be among those he will destroy next.
Onderon? But there's no longer any need.
He has touched Onderon, and he will come back for it.
You are right. As long as he exists, Onderon is in danger. The galaxy is in danger. What would you have me do?
I need someone to set out the proton cores on this vessel when we give the signal.
Go report to the target site, Colonel. I'll let my men know you're coming. And if you try anything stupid, they'll shoot you dead.
I will do as you ask, for Onderon's sake.
Such acts have their own strength about them. I had forgotten.
It was a small act, nothing more.
It may seem that way, but perhaps it can become much more. I'm sorry, I did not mean to speak of it.
No, speak your mind, and I wish to hear it.
Principles of sacrifice and charity. These are things I have not seen in some time. I'm afraid that it will weaken you for what comes. But I have said enough, and you do not need my counsel. Your actions should, as always, be your own. How may I serve?
Something you...
Okay. What's my constitution? Let me see here. What's this?
This door leads to my cell. I had forgotten.
Is there anything you need from your cell?
If there is time, I would like to center myself. There is a meditation chamber within my cell that I would visit one last time.
Do whatever you feel you need to do. We're about to fight a monster and a horror of the Force. I think we could use this.
Past the surface, there is the Force. Where once there was a world that was strong in the Force, now there is a barren wasteland. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. It has taken time for me to return here. I lost my way, but I've been stronger for the journey. What happens now shall not be done out of hate or revenge, but for the sake of all life. And I ask you finally to forgive me. This body is a prison no longer.
Okay. Okay, that's about it. Time to move on. That is my leveling up. Finally, I can get the Constitution to 18 and use the implants. Maybe persuade, security would possibly use. So at this stage, I don't need anything more in other skills. Feat-wise, let me see. Superior to weapon fighting. Powers. Maybe force barrier, I could add that to this. Let me see. Actually, first I need to go, get that power proton core right there. I think. It is a bit of a weird situation, though. Why do we need to destroy the Ravager anyway? We should just eliminate the crew. Take it over. Assuming the ship would. I need an override console for the missile bay. Wherever that is. Okay. Hold on.
This door leads to the bridge and my former master. If you wish to gather your strength, this is the last time.
Okay then. Nihilus. The Sith Master. Release me, or I'll blow your ship to hell. Your arrogance has left you vulnerable to more conventional weapons.
He doesn't understand. He thinks he can survive it.
Kreia has lied to you. There are no Jedi here. You have sensed it. Then she has won. Your victory against her has been for nothing. Even now, the hunger is consuming you, just as Kreia knew it would. Okay, let me... Okay, let me switch my stance.
What's wrong?
How many He is too powerful. He...
You're his link to this place. Can you disrupt that link somehow?
I will try. I cannot hold him for long.
I'll take you.
A weakness is revealed.
What the hell are you doing up there? We need to get off this ship. Now!
Do what you need to do, Visas, then we need to leave.
I have to see with the Force and my eyes.
You don't have eyes. If it will give you some peace, Visas, do it. What do you see when you looked at him?
A man. Nothing more. You are my master now, and I will follow wherever your path takes you. My path is at an end.
Then let the ship die, as it should have years ago.
Canderous, are you alright?
Get away from me. I don't need your help. Just leave me here.
Canderous, the Force lies in all living things. I have watched my people die. You will survive. You have no choice. You have been wounded before and lived, Mandalorian. Rise. Many battles do you still have left in you.
You sound like Revan at the end. Do you know what he told me in those last days on the Outer Rim? That the Mandalorian Wars were our doom, and that we had been deceived. That it had never been our decision to wage war on the Republic. Revan said the Mandalorians didn't invade the Republic space 10 years ago because it was our choice. We were tricked. Our entire people sacrificed as pawns, and never knew it. He said there was a war coming, that it was waiting out in the unknown regions, in the dark, waiting for us to destroy each other.
A war? This war?
No, not this one. Another one. More terrible. Against an evil we couldn't begin to comprehend. A war of belief that had been fought for thousands of years. Revan went off to fight it.
And left you here.
Revan was one of the greatest military leaders in the galaxy. In history. He knew what he was doing. And I always follow orders.
Okay, I need to find the console. That was Darth Nihilus. He had a lot of HP, but he still fell. What's really annoying, to say the least, that this game is just the difficulty spikes. It's a thing present in the first game as well. It's bloody frustrating. I mean, I get it. Nihilus is supposed to be a impossibly to defeat figure. A godlike figure, if you will. Well, I need to find a computer that can open that proton bomb. Proton missile, actually. Edo, I guess. Now, where would I find that?
Reach one of the target sites. Place the proton core, prime it, then give the signal, Mandalore. Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton core is active. That's the last of them, Mandalore. We can destroy the ship on your command.
Well, that's the Battle of Telos. Less epic than I remember it, but then again, the times I did it, I was not carving them up into Swiss cheese so easily. Knights of the Republic 2 is important on a story level for Star Wars, but as a game, it absolutely sucks. So that's KOTOR 1, by the way. No less so, in my opinion. And I'm just strictly referring here as a game, not so much as an overall story or importance in the universe. I mean, Grey is arguably one of the most formidable Star Wars characters ever designed, if not the best Star Wars character ever created. Anyway, Costin here on Serious Gaming signing out. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.